Hi, I'm Karen and I'm from friendsfavz.
I'm Lori London and I'm an author.
And you want to tell us what this project is all about?
Yes, well I am an author and I write paranormal romance. So that's things like vampires, werewolves, shifters, witches, all that kind of stuff. And I like reading about them and going online, and I stumbled across a really fun web series a couple years ago called Vampire Mob. And I kind of became friends with the creator online.
And what's his name?
Joe Wilson.
Okay.
Hi Joe, if you're watching. And he is funding a graphic novel project right now to put the first 2-3 seasons, I believe, in graphic novel form. So he's got a project on Indiegogo to fund his Vampire Mob graphic novel project, and one of the perks for funding it is you get this fabulous meatball recipe from somebody's grandmother, and it's an Italian grandma meatball recipe.
Oh, fun.
And I made it a couple weeks ago and it was so good. I've tried to make meatballs before, I think we were talking about this, and they have never turned out. So I wanted to fund this project and I made sure that I did the level where you could get the meatball recipe. And then I was talking to Karen and said, let's film and let's do meatballs for friendsfavz, and because this meatball recipe is so good and it's super easy, and
awesome. And I don't have a good meatball recipe, so I'm really excited because my mom has always made these fabulous meatballs, so I'm excited to see what this one is like.
Well, we come from a family of people that buy the frozen meatballs and I hate them. So these are
yes, and I understand it's an easy recipe.
Very easy.
And so we are not going to give out the exact amounts because we want you to go to this website and help fund this project, and then you can get the recipe yourself too. But we're going to just kind of give you some hints and give you some teasers, so you'll want to go.
Yeah,
and
so it's
see
only
what
like
it's all about.
$10 or $15,
yes.
And it's totally worth it, and you get to fund a great project from an indie filmmaker. Get some graphic novels, and you get a meatball recipe.
Yeah, so we're just gonna have some fun.
Yes.
So, whoa!
Too much fun.
Too much fun. Okay, well, stay tuned because we're gonna be making the meatballs. Hi, we are back, ready to make the meatballs. So why don't you want to tell us what we do here?
Okay, so we've got some meat. Karen's gonna be the meat person.
Okay.
I'm going to order her around.
Okay.
So you got the meat here, and we're going to do some breadcrumbs.
Some breadcrumbs, okay, and I just mix this in together?
Just mix it in together.
Okay.
And some parsley.
Okay, so some fresh parsley.
Yeah, we just chopped it.
Okay.
Let's see, some garlic.
A little garlic. Do you need a spoon? No. Fingers work really well. Yes, that's the thing about meatballs is, you know, and the kids love to make meatballs too because they get to get in there and squish all this. It's kind of like playing with Play-Doh.
These are onions.
And some, oh yeah.
Onion. You can smell those.
Oh, that smells really good.
Some Parmesan cheese.
Okay, ready?
Okay. I'm just referring to my recipe down here, which you could have too if you fund that project.
Yes, so again, it is Vampire Mob.
Go to Indiegogo and you can get the recipe too. This is his tagline, that's why I'm wearing this crazy shirt.
And what's it say?
We are all famous to a few people, which is the truth, right?
Great.
Okay, Karen, I'm gonna reach around you and grab the eggs.
Okay, sounds great.
So here's an egg.
Ooh.
I'm so glad you're
I know. Yeah, I'm kind of fold it in there. Okay, so tell me, what are we going to do after we mix all this together?
We're going to form it into balls.
Okay.
And you can either...
So you're just adding some salt and pepper now?
Yeah, I'm just adding some salt and pepper. And
The meatballs are done. We just took them out of the oven, and we are going to add them to our sauce.
And actually, they're not quite done. They're just browned in the oven.
Oh, that's right.
And I think that's probably one of the big problems when I have done meatballs before, because I get paranoid about meat being done. But they're going to simmer in the sauce for an hour. So, are they good? I can't wait.
That's really good.
Aren't those they're really tender?
They are really tender. That's really amazing. Wow. Super yummy. Well, you're going to have to try. And I know he said too that you're supposed to have your meatballs with a
rich red liquid, I believe.
Yes. So cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Signing off, and this is Karen from friendsfavz.
And I'm Lori London.
See you next time. Okay. Sorry.